Morning, children. Today we are going to revise sun, moon, and eclipses. So start with moon. Moon is a ball of rock and is 1/4 the size of the earth. Its distance from the earth is 3,84,400 kilometers. This is the nearest neighbor of the earth in space. Although the moon is a bright object in the night sky, it does not give out its own light. So, moon does not have its own light. Actually, it reflects the sun's light. The moon is a heavenly body that orbits around the earth, and this is the only natural satellite of the earth. Let's see the conditions on the moon. The surface of moon is made up of rocks and dust. There is no life on the moon. It has no water and the surface is covered with a layer of dust. It has mountains and huge round pits called the craters on the surface. These can be seen through a telescope from Earth. There is no atmosphere surrounding the moon. There is no wind, no clouds, and no rains over the surface of the moon. So there is totally the absence of atmosphere. On Earth, our atmosphere absorbs heat during day and retains heat at night. But moon becomes boiling hot during day because it doesn't have atmosphere and becomes freezing cold at night. It has around 100 degrees temperature during day and at night around 173 degrees centigrade. No voices are heard on moon because there is no air and sound travels through air. It needs medium to travel. The earth pulls everything down with its force of gravity. Anything thrown up that comes down. So, moon also has its own gravity. But since it is smaller than the earth, so the force of gravity is lesser than the earth. It is just 1/6 that of the earth. So if my weight is 60 kgs on the earth, it will be only 10 kgs on moon. Which means if we can jump 1 meters high on the earth, we can jump 6 meters high on moon with the some efforts. Even our weight on the moon is 1/6 of what we weigh on the earth. As I explained you right now, if my weight is 60 kgs on the earth, I will be weighing 10 kgs on the moon because the gravity is 1/6 of the earth on the moon. How the moon moves. So let's see. Moon revolves around the earth like earth revolves around the sun. It takes 28 days to complete one revolution. As you can see, the moon is revolving around the earth. So it is taking 28 days. Moon is the only natural satellite of earth. Satellite is an object that goes around a star or a planet. Natural satellites are. Let's see the phases of the moon now. Here you can see in the picture the many phases of moon. The changing shapes of the moon are known as the phases of the moon. Actually, different portions of the moons are illuminated by the sun at different times during its rotation. These illuminated portions appear to change shape when viewed from the earth. The moon as seen from the earth appears to change shape every day. So the part of the sun which I have colored with the yellow color, that is illuminated by the sun and that is visible to you from the earth. And other side is darker, which you cannot see, which is not illuminated by the sun. Okay, so we only see the part of the moon that reflects the light of the sun to us, and the rest of the part of the moon is darker. These different shapes of the moon seen from the earth are called the phases of the moon. Now you can see the phases landing on the moon. The first spacecraft which was landed on the moon was Apollo 11, in which three American scientists, Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, and Michael Collins, were the first to land on the moon. You can see the picture of these three scientists over there. They traveled and landed on moon through a spacecraft, that is Apollo 11. Its picture you can see over here. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first men to step foot on the moon on 21st July 1969. Now we will see phases of moon. We will study them in detail. The moon revolves around the earth in a fixed orbit. As you can see in the picture, the moon is revolving on a fixed orbit around the earth. And moon doesn't have its own light. Actually, it reflects sun's light, and that's why it is visible. Right here you can see the moon darker right now. So sun gives the light to the moon, and here the half part of the moon is brighter. When the moon is between the earth and the sun, we cannot see the moon at all. Why? Because the side which is towards the earth is not illuminated. Okay? So the side of the moon is not illuminated, and that's why it is not getting sunlight. And this is the condition which is called new moon, which is viewed from the earth. After 2 to 3 days, we can see some part of the moon. And this phase is called the waxing crescent. Yes, crescent. As the moon is gaining light, that is expanding in illumination, we use the term waxing. Because as it will increase its phase, it will gain light in each and every step. About a week after the new moon, we can see half of the moon, because at this time, half part of the moon is getting illuminated, and this is also called as a first quarter. After that, 2 or 3 days, more than half of the moon is visible, and this phase is called gibbous phase, and this is called waxing gibbous phase. You can see the bigger part of the moon which is brighter now. In this condition, after the 2 weeks, the new moon, we can see the full moon, because at this time, full side of the moon facing the earth gets the sunlight. So this condition is called full moon. Now the moon begins its return journey from the full moon to the new moon. That is called waning phase. Now the moon begins its return journey from full moon to the new moon, and the next phase is called the waning gibbous. As you can see, the waning gibbous, as the moon is now losing light, that is decreasing in illumination, we use the term waning. The next phase is the last quarter, followed by the waning crescent. That is half moon, that is the last quarter, and then the waning crescent phase. When the moon comes back between the earth and the sun, it enters the new moon phase again. Number of days between the two new moons in 29, as the moon takes approximately 29 days to revolve once around the earth. These changing shapes of the moon are called phases of the moon. So you enjoyed the phases of the moon. Now let's talk about the artificial satellite. Humans were successful in placing their own satellites around the earth, and they are known as artificial satellites. They sent these artificial satellites up in rockets. They revolve around the earth and are used for various purposes, and these are called as artificial satellites. World's first artificial satellite was Sputnik 1, which was launched on 4th October 1957 by Russians. It orbited the Earth for 6 months. And India's first satellite was Aryabhat. You can see this is the satellite. Now we will see the uses of satellites. First is the communication satellite, which is used for the communication. Example, INSAT 4CR launched by India in 2007. These relay television and radio programs. Also used for sending telephone signals to far off places. That's why they are known as a communication satellites. Weather satellites. They used to study atmospheric conditions from above and to forecast weather. Satellites are also used to photograph Earth from above and give valuable information about it. They are used to study other stars and planets also. Let's recap the module. Moon is 1/4 the size of Earth and is 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. Conditions on the moon: the craters, mountains, they are present on the moon, and there is no atmosphere on the moon. No air, no atmosphere. Then we have studied how the moon moves. It takes about 28 days for one revolution around the Earth. Then we have studied the phases of moon, that is new moon, crescent moon, half moon, gibbous moon and full moon. New moon to full moon, the waxing phase, and full moon to new moon, that was the waning phase. Then we have studied the landing on the moon. 3 Americans on Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin and Michael Collins. They were landed first on the moon. In the next session, we will study about the eclipses, that is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. What is eclipse? The phenomena of the occurrence of shadows of the heavenly bodies in nature is called eclipse actually. We have studied in this session the artificial satellites and their uses. We have studied about the weather satellite, communication satellite, navigation satellite, and many more. Thank you so much, children. Bye-bye.